Salutations, respected friends. Together let us salute the Lord in form, beyond form. Salute the Gurus of the past, present, and future. Let us together salute the Shastras, Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Itihasa. Salutations to all those who are working for us, praying for us, knowing, unknowing. Unless we extend those gratitude salutations, we cannot tune to receive their blessings or contributions. Salutations to you too for the divinity in you, for the great student of Geetha in you, for great giant pursuer of goodness of the world in you. So too, congrats for being regular in Geetha Adhyanam, and wishes and prayers that you continue being in touch with the truth, with the noble way of life through the study of Shastras all the time, and mature day by day in understanding what, where, and how the life has to be lived and spent. So come here together. Let us do today also our 4 programs of chanting of everyday mantra. Rudram, today we are into the 10th Anuvaka, it being very big. Only 2 times we'll do it. Then Bhagavad Gita we do our last 2 values in the first shloka, Stairyam and Atma Vinigraha. That should be enough. Then in our Raghunatha Pratah Smaranam, 5th mantra we chant. Tomorrow will be the Falashruti and conclusion. So let us spend these 50 minutes qualitatively by focusing our mind and intellect in the job which we are doing, in which the knowledge is gained, the devotions are gained, the duties and responsibilities are realized, inspirations and empowerments are gained. Let us try. Om. 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 ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या मूल्य विद्या सेवा विद्या स्व आत्म प्रगति विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरु दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्ति सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साधनानां प्रक्रियाणां भक्त भगवद्गुरु शिष्य परंपरायाः समस्त आध्यात्मिक जीवनानां पुनरुत्थान जागरण समस्त विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह समस्त आचार्याणां गुरूणां भक्तानां शिष्याणां सेवकानां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां संस्थानां पूर्ण आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि सत्शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां समस्त युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये भगवद्भक्ति परमात्मानं प्रति भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति गुरु भक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्ति माता पितृ भक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम रुद्र प्रश्नस्य दशमोनुवाकस्य द्विवारं पारायणं गीता पारायणं गीता अध्ययनं त्रयोदशाध्यायस्य श्री रघुनाथ प्रातस्मरणस्य पारायणम् अर्थाविष्करण वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ रुद्र प्रश्नः। ओम अथ रुद्र प्रश्नः दशमोनुवाकः। Rudram 10th Anuvaka we are chanting 2 times, just praying to Lord Shiva to bless all of us to be on the right and righteous path eternally and reach Him as the goal. ओम अथ रुद्रः प्रश्नः नमकः प्रश्नः दशमोऽनुवाकः ओम ओम द्रापे अन्धसस्पते दरिद्रन्नीललोहित येषां पुरुषाणाम् येषां पशूनां मा भेर्मा रोमो येषां किञ्चनाममत या ते रुद्र शिवा तनूः शिवा विश्वाह भेषजी शिवा रुद्रस्य भेषजी तया नो मृड जीवसे इमाकं रुद्राय तवसे कपर्दिने क्षयद्वीराय प्रभरामहे मतिं यथा नः शमसद्विपदे चतुष्पदे विश्वं पुष्टं ग्रामे अस्मिन्ननातुरं मृडानो रुद्रोतनो मयस्कृधि क्षयद्वीराय नमसा विधेमते यच्चञ्चयोश्च मनुरायजे पिता तदश्याम तव रुद्रप्रणीतौ मानो महान्तमुतमानो अर्भकं मान उक्षन्तमुतमान उक्षितं मानोवदीः पितरं मोत मातरं प्रियामानस्तनुवो रुद्ररीरिषः मानस्तोकेतन ये मान आयुषिमानो गोषुमानो अश्वेषुरीरिषः वीरान्मानो रुद्रभामितो वधीर्हविष्मन्तो नमसा विधेमते आरात्ते गोघ्न उत पूरुषघ्ने क्षयद्वीराय सुम्नमस्मेते अस्तु रक्षा च नो अधि च देव पुरोहिदाचनः शर्म यच्चद्विबर्हाः स्तुहिश्रुतं गर्तसदं युवानं मृगन्न भीममुपहत्नुमुग्रं मृडाचरित्रे रुद्रस्तवानो अन्यन्ते अस्मिन्निव पन्तु सेनाः परिणो रुद्रस्य हेतिर्वृणक्तु परित्वेषस्य दुर्मतिरघायोः अवस्थिरामगवद्भ्यस्तनुष्व मीढ्वस्तोकायतनयाय मृडय मीढुष्टमशिवतमः शिवो न सुमना भव परमे वृक्ष आयुधन्निधाय कृत्तिं वसान आचर पिनाकं बिभ्रदागहि विकिरिदविलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः यास्ते सहस्रगं हेतयोन्यमस्मन्निव पन्तुताः सहस्राणि सहस्रधा बाहुवोस्तव हेतयः तासामीशानो भगवः पराचीनामुखाकृति. Big one. Once more. ॐ द्रापे अन्धसस्पते दरिद्रन्नीललोहित येषां पुरुषाणाम् येषां पशूनां मा भेर्मा रोमो येषां किञ्चनामवत या ते रुद्रशिवा तनु शिवा विश्वाह भेषजी शिवा रुद्रस्य भेषजी तया नो मृड जीवसे इमागं रुद्राय तवसे कपर्दिने क्षयद्वीराय प्रभरामहे मतिं यथा न शमसद्विपदे चतुष्पदे विश्वं पुष्टं ग्रामे अस्मिन्ननातुरं मृडानो रुद्रोतनो मयस्कृदिक्षयद्वीराय नमसा विधेमते यच्चञ्चयोश्च मनुरायजे पिता तदश्याम तव रुद्रप्रणीतौ मानो महान्तमुतमानो अर्भकम्मान उक्षन्तमुतमान उक्षितं मानोवति पितरं मोत मातरं प्रियामानस्तनुवो रुद्ररीरिषः मानस्तोकेतनये मान आयुषिमानो गोषुमानो अश्वेषुरीरिषः वीरान्मानो रुद्रभामितो वधीर्हविष्मन्तो नमसा विधेमते आरात्ते गोघ्न उत पूरुषग्ने क्षयद्वीराय सुमनमस्मेते अस्तु. रक्षा च नो अधि च देव बृहिदा च न शर्म यच्चद्विबर्हाः स्तुहि श्रुतं गर्तसदं युवानं मृगन्न भीममुपहत्नुमुग्रं मृडाचरित्रे रुद्रस्तवानो अन्यन्ते अस्मिन्नेव पन्तु सेनाः परिणो रुद्रस्य हेतिर्वृणक्तु परित्वेषस्य दुर्मतिरघायोः अवस्थिरामगवद्भ्यस्तनुष्वमीढ्वस्तोकाय तनयाय मृडय मीडुष्टमशिवतमः शिवो नः सुमना भव परमे वृक्ष आयुधन्निधाय कृत्तिं वसान आचर पिनाकं बिभ्रदागहे विगलिदविलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः यास्ते सहस्रकं हेतयोन्यमस्मन् निवपन्तुताः सहस्राणि सहस्रदा बाहुवोस्तव हेतया तासामीशानो भगवः पराचीनामुखाकृति. ओम शांति शांति शांति. Rudrapata. We have done of the 10th Anuvaka. Now let us do the Geetha Adhenam. We are into 13th chapter. Name of the chapter is Kshetra Kshetragna Vibhaga Yoga. So Bhagwan, out of the 3 pairs of questions asked by Arjuna, Kshetra and Kshetragna he answered. Now he is telling the Jnanam and Gneyam. So in that jnanam, the 20 values when we practice, we become inside purified and qualified, subtle enough to understand what is gneyam, the thing worthy of knowing, having known which knowing itself becomes gaining, having knowing and gaining which nothing more remains to be known or gained. So to the infinitude, the liberation also experienced. That's called gneyam. So before name is taught to us, we are prepared through the practice of values. The qualifications are given to us when we practice these values. Qualifications come to. So most important thing, not only by purifying our heart, it makes us qualified. The practice of values make us qualified for the Gneya Vastu's knowledge, but these value practice gives a very relatively beautiful sense of inner fulfillment and satisfaction. And a person with values is appreciated, welcomed everywhere in the world outside. Okay, so there are 20 values in 5 shlokas. Among that, in the first shloka itself, there are 9 values among them. 7 we have seen today. We will see today 2 of them. Tomorrow we'll take up the other shloka. That is enough. Thoda thoda him padenge. Let's start. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, अथ क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञविभागयोगः अष्टमश्लोकः श्रीभगवानुवाच 4 times अमानित्वमदम्भित्वम् अहिंसा क्षान्तिरार्जवम् आचार्योपासनं शौचं स्थैर्यमात्मविनिग्रहः अगेन अमानित्वमदम्भित्वम् अहिंसा क्षान्तिरार्जवम् आचार्योपासनं शौचं स्थैर्यमात्मविनिग्रहः अगेन अमानित्वमदम्भित्वम् अहिंसा क्षान्तिरार्जवम् आचार्योपासनं शौचं स्थैर्यमात्मविनिग्रहः अगेन अमानित्वमदम्भित्वम् अहिंसा क्षान्तिरार्जवम् आचार्योपासनं शौचं स्थैर्यमात्मविनिग्रहः. So we have chanted the shloka. The 9 values are amanitvam, egolessness; adambitvam, hypocrisilessness; ahimsa, non-harming anyone; kshantihi, the ability to forgive and forbear; arjavam, to be straightforwardness, to be straightforward. Then Acharya Upasanam, yesterday we saw serving our Acharyas, devoting to our Acharyas, being in close proximity with them to get guidance continuously and actually practice it. Acharya Upasanam. Then Shaucham, the cleanliness, inner and outer. Stairyam Atmavinigraha. These are the 2 things which we have to study. So before that, the last 2 ones we can give a 2 minutes time to remember ourselves. That are Acharya Upasanam. So in that, what are the few things to be learned? First is we must have Acharya, the Guru in our life to guide, especially regarding our decision making, about profession also, about life in general also. And we need an Acharya to guide us in Dharma and Adharma, Papa Punya. More so, we should have an Acharya in our life who should guide us in the aspects of what is Bandhanam and what is Moksham and how to come out of bondage and experience the Moksha. First point is have an Acharya. Don't think we know everything. No. एक गुरु एक आचार्य जरूर होना है. गुरु कहो, आचार्य कहो, प्रिसेप्टर कहो, टीचर कहो, सारे आचार्य. Second is what? Do the upasana of that acharya. Okay, in that upasana, keep acharya's picture or his own padukas, uska upasana puja karo. Through that, develop the faith, develop devotion in acharya. And see to it that none of the outer people or outer happenings, even in the scolding of the acharya, if at all it happens, should not disturb our faith and devotion to acharya. These are all inner preparations. toward the Acharya. With this Upasana done inside, now physically we go to Acharya. There the Upasana is serving him physically if it is required and serving him by doing whatever he says. This is second Acharya Upasana. When the Acharya gives whatever instructions, whatever duties, whatever practices, do. Then when the Acharya gives the opportunity to ask question, ask him about how to get the moksha. Like Arjuna asks, Nachiketa asks, Parikshitji asks, what is the jnanam which gives liberation? Then Vacharya, when he sees us and teaches us Geetha Jnanam, Upanishad Jnanam, then understanding that Jnanam and practicing, these called as real, final, important Upasana of the Acharya. Without following what Acharya says, only just doing physically is Upasana, washing his feet or serving him, only that much punya it gives, not the final moksha. And throughout life, that Upasana Buddhi to Acharya and Acharya is worship worthy, I should serve him, should be maintained. How much ever great you become. आचार्य माता पिता एंड परमात्मा इनका हमेशा पोजीशन हायर ही होता है how much ever we grow in our life. These are the very important sadhana acharya upasana. इसमें important is because of any of our own minds suggestion projection or misguidance of anyone, अश्रद्धा towards our acharya should not come. एक बार हो गया ना, you will never again be back to the same guru or acharya with same faith. जैसे कि आपको मेरे ऊपर एक बार डाउट हो गया, थ्रू आउट लाइफ यू विल नेवर केयर मी, नेवर कम टू मी. हाउ मच एवर आई गिव यू लव यू डोंट रिसीव, हाउ मच एवर गाइडेंस आई वांट टू गिव यू विल नॉट रिसीव. ये तो हर एक रिलेशन में होता है, वो ठीक है, बट आचार्य के प्रति श्रद्धा गया तो फिर पूरा आध्यात्मिकता चौपट हो जाएगा. देयरफॉर आचार्य के प्रति श्रद्धा डेवलप करने के लिए, मेंटेन करने के लिए उपासनम. Another meaning is always stay near Acharya, he will protect us. Otherwise, we leave him and go, then we become licentious. Or keep Acharya and his guidance in your mind, and according to that only you live life, even if you go many continents away to some other place for your professional work or जो भी है. Luckily आजकल जहाँ भी रहो दुनिया में, through the media, electronic, all that, you can communicate to each other. तो आचार्य उपासना is taught. Then we saw yesterday the Shaucham. Shaucham of the entire place outside. Shaucham of the objects which we use. Shaucham of our own body with everyday bath minimum twice with mud or any of the soap as permitted. Then the Vanika Shuchi, that lovingly, respectfully address everyone. Don't humiliate, insult or sarcasm to others. No, that is Ashuchi. Then comes the Shuchi of the Mana and Buddhi. Mainly in the mana, all negative values, negative thoughts, negative habits, negative traits, उसको remove करना है ना? The technique that is given to us by the elders is to remove the ashuchi of the mana of durgunas like himsa, papa, cheating others, है ना, jealousy, झूठ बोलना, ये सब जो दुर्गुण होते हैं ना मन में, वो सब अशुचि है. उस अशुचि को निकालने के लिए the effective technique the elders give us is प्रतिपक्ष भावना or called a dosha drushti. When we entertain and practice those negative values, in what way we are incurring the loss? That self-respect is lost, respect from others is gone away, we are not valued anywhere, opportunities are not given to us, our own strength and energy and all of them are gone, good qualities are not allowed to express. Totally we become useless and nikamma. This is called dosha drushti. Knowing this, नहीं दोष दृष्टि प्रतिपक्ष भावना रखकर उस दुर्गुणों को मन से अशुचि जो कर रहे हैं उसको निकाल कर उखाड़ कर फेंक देना चाहिए. Like I have a krodha habit, that is an ashuchi. So find the doshas in the krodha, that the BP will rise, the face will become frowning, and the whole body become disturbed. Then I forget the knowledge and the timings and everything, and anything I may talk or do with krodha which cannot be repaired, and the people won't love the people with krodha. So these are all the negativities or the doshas that happen when I have the krodha durguna. Having this knowledge behind, slowly reduce the krodha and remove that krodha named ashuchi. So to have the lust and passion and kamana. No, with that pratipaksha bhavana is what? Because of that every type of sin I do. And in indulging all those nonsense, I lose all my physical, mental, intellectual ability, staminas, the tejas, the ojas, the prajnas. Then my whole drushti toward the world becomes negative, not divine. Then I'll be like any animal or ordinary uneducated person. A crooked or a crude, or what do you call them? A person like a tribal only or uneducated, uncultured, brute. So with this Pratibhaksha Bhavana, the thoughts of passion, everything should be replaced by love, respect, seeing divinity everywhere. अशुचि को निकाल देना मन से. So shaucham, manasika shaucham. So to the intellectual shuchi is only integrate the world, don't disintegrate. Only see the divinity in the world, don't see you and me and ego. This is called the intellectual shuchi in the mind. And shuchi at the ego level is always humble, simple, and surrendering at the feet of the Lord. In this way, all shauchams, but mainly the वाणी शौचा, शरीर शौचा, the मन के विचारों का शुचि अगर ये है तो they make us pure and we become qualified for the ज्ञेय vastu which will be told by God after 2-3 shlokas. So Acharya Upasanam we again repeatedly saw yesterday today. Shaucham also we saw. Place का भी शुचि होना चाहिए. Everything खाना बनाने का सब शुचि. Even wearing clothes, washing, place where we sleep, the chappal we wear, हर एक चीज शुचि शुचि होना है, शुभ्र. There are 8 ways of purifying the things depending on the things. Some get purified when you expose them to the sunlight. Some get purified when you expose them to the wind. Some get purified when you heat them and burn them. Some are purified by the waters. Some are purified by the touch. Some are purified by the mantrocharana. Isn't it? Some are purified by sprinkling something. Aisa. The 8 are the purification processes like that. Like the woolen clothes. You put them in the sunlight, purified. Some other things, wind ko expose karo, get purified. Some are to be washed with the water. Some to be dusted, purified. Some are through the fire, Agni, like gold and all. When you expose to the fire, the impurities of it goes away. Ashtavidha purification processes. And the thoughts purification, they are all through Pratibhaksha Bhavana. शर्म करना चाहिए नेगेटिव थॉट्स अगर है तो नेवर अलो देम टू कम. Okay, shaucham is explained, is a very important value. Every of the bhakti, jnana, yoga, karma, marga, even in the world, if at all one value to be mainly practiced is purity. That also purity of thoughts. Nowadays, toward the object, toward the beings, only the negative thoughts only we have, impure thoughts, and of cheating them, of using them for our selfish purpose, or of defeating them. All of that, I say, "Kyun? Why cannot have the pure thought that everybody is divine expression? Everybody is so close to my heart. I respect everyone. I love everyone." These are the pure thoughts. We have to have them, not ashuchi. Okay, shaucham. Now comes the sthiryam, sthirata. And again, as a human being, we have to have the sthirata in our life. Isn't it? Sthirata nahi hai, to problem ho jayega. Okay, in that sthirata, sharira sthirata is we are able to sit at one place for 1 hour without moving. Indriya sthirata is we are able to concentrate indriyas on the required work. And a manaka sthirata is the ekagrata of the mana that you have chosen to do this bhajan or chanting for half an hour, 1 hour, you are able to do. So to the buddhika sthirata is key, you are able to apply intellect continuously on a chosen object. This is one type of sthiryam or sthirata. Another sthirata, which is higher and greater and important, is when you chosen a goal, be sthira in that. Don't get disturbed again and again. Distract. अस्थिर मत बनाना. Like डॉक्टर बनना चाहा, अब स्थिर रहो. नॉट दैट 3 साल मेडिकल किया और कह रहे हो मेरे से नहीं होगा, लेट मी बिकम द लॉयर. फिर उसका 1 साल पढ़ के लेट मी बिकम चार्टर्ड अकाउंट, वो भी छोड़ दी. अरे वाई आर यू अस्थिर इन योर गोल? एक चुन लिया तो जिंदगी भर उसी में रहना बस. Like I have taken my goal of studying Shastras and doing my sadhana and expounding them, talking on them to anybody who's deserving or ready. So I am sthira in this my laksha. I won't change it throughout my life. This is my seva to my Sanatana Dharma, Rishi Parampara, Shastras, and to all the people, humanity, to whom I owe a lot because they are my contemporary people and their doings are helping me one way or the other. So I just clear my debts to them by being a speaker on Shastras. I am sthira in this goal. I know what I am doing, what I have to do, how to do. Okay, this is second type of sthirata, Lakshya sthirata. Earlier was Upadhi sthirata. Third one is in the Laksha, which is the main definition I'm telling. Make Paramatma as the goal, and in that Paramatma as the goal, and the path which leads to that goal, sthira rahna. Don't make again the world as the goal. So to further Paramatma Prapti, the Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga are the sadhanas. While you start doing them and continue with sthirata. Don't disturb. Like I took up Geetha class from almost 424 days. Only 2 days because of ill health I gave a break. Otherwise, sthira. Till 18 chapters are over, I will not give up. I also am a human being with all my body, mind. Me also feel like eating, sleeping, going here and there, and not attending the Gita class. Because my mind also like your mind. But I, with my power of sthirata, avoid all of that. No, I have done my Upanishad class for 1.5 hour, आधा घंटा पहले. उससे पहले योग दर्शनम for 40 minutes done. उससे पहले again 1 hour 40 minutes. I have done another Upanishad. Evening I have 2 classes, one Shiva Shivapra in Hindi. इसके बाद I will have my English class on Adhyatma Ramayana. So talking every day 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours on so many textbooks. How much it will be painful, disturbing, etc. Yet it is the goal chosen, so I'll be sthira on that as long as the energies and divinity permits. You also sthira professional goal. Once you choose God as the goal, उसमें स्थिर रहना. एंड साधना जो गुरु देते हैं हमको, शास्त्र से हमने समझा, उसमें भी स्थिरता रखना, स्थैर्य. Either because of inner own desires or outer temptations, or the stupid other people misguide us, because of them our sthirata goes away. Like I'm in such a sthira bhakti in my Sanatana Dharma. Some stupid Christians come and talk all nonsense and they disturb my faith. They are Rakshasas. Anybody who does this job. Those who do their own sadhana and reach God and normally behaving in the world, they are okay. But the others who try to convert or compel, they are Dushta Rakshas. Never allow them come too near to you and talk to you. Kick them out. That's it. They will create the ashraddha in your mind to your own religion, to your own God, to your own spirituality, to your own parents and all. सत्यानाश करेंगे जिंदगी को. Be very careful with those people. Never ever allow them. Such a glorious Sanatana Dharma with all these Shastras and sadhanas, everything they spoil. And what they speak is nothing but learn from our own Shastras. Remove our Jnana Shastras from their life, their scriptures or anything, that won't exist only. So be careful regarding the स्थिरता in these aspects. So in व्यवहार एक दोस्त है, स्थिर रहो दोस्ती में. मैं शादी कर लिया. Once married throughout life, but स्थिर. Don't fight with each other and all. एक जॉब ज्वाइन किया just for sake of money and all. Don't jump from one place to other. स्थिर रहो. हाँ, it's okay if the boss himself is useless. Salary properly नहीं है. Colleagues are troubling. That is okay. There is a obvious reason where you jump. But otherwise, स्थिर रहना. Okay, so स्थैर्यम. So too I chose my Lord Shiva as my Ishtadeva. स्थिर रहो. दूसरों का भी उपासना करो, but don't have doubt in this. Or I have Rama or Krishna. स्थिर. So our Paramalaksha, Paramatma ko पाना in that sthira. My Lord for worship, sthira. I am Sanatana Dharmi, sthira. I do the study of Shastra regularly, it is sthira. I do upasana of my Guru, it is sthira. So too these are my sadhanas, I am sthira. Professionally, I am sthira. And I am sthira rupena. I love my parents, my wife or husband or children. So everywhere sthira. Opposite of sthira is chanchala. Because chanchalata इधर थोड़ा उधर थोड़ा भटकते रहना. स्थैर्य होना चाहिए. Okay, so eighth value is Thairyam. Amanitvamadamitam Ahimsa Kshanti, Acharyopasanam Shaucham Thairyam. Arjavam also we have seen. Now the last one, ninth one is Atma Vinigraha. It's a very, very essential one. Atma Vinigraha. Okay, I'll tell you purely spiritually only the meaning. Thereafter, at lower level, you can understand without my telling you. What is the pure highest spiritual way of explaining this Atma Vinigraha? Listen. First is really seen, I am the pure Brahman, the Atman, the Sachidananda. First point. Second, it is forgotten. Third is the senses, body, mind, intellect, which are not at all Atman, they are taken as an Atma. Okay. Now, having taking them as an Atma, instead of pursuing spirituality of the goal, I only the pursue the outer world of Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Sakandha as the goal. In that also, instead of working dharmic way and the righteous way, I only do the adharma and papa. And thus, even there also, instead of getting rewards, I only get the punishments. Why? These upadhis, the Sharira, Indra, Manabuddhi, which are now called as Atma, unka vinigraha nahi hua. Now, what is Atma vinigraha? First is what? The same upadhis of ours, Sharira, Mana, Buddhi, Indyadi, let us not employ them in a path of adharma and papa, even to gain the worldly things. That way of controlling is vinigraha, is Atma vinigraha at first level. Second is what? All our upadhis are used only to reach to our main goal of Paramatma, that is called as second Atma vinigraha. Third, for the reaching of the self, even transcending all of them, giving up all these equipments, identity, this is called as final Atma vinigraha. Spiritually, purely, I told. Now, at the Vyavahara level, the Atma is mainly Sharira and mind. Uska nigraha karo. The Sharira nigraha is what? That want to be lazy, sleepy all the time. उठाओ उस शरीर को. No, 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 you are a human being. These are the things you have to work as a duty, and these are things you have to work for achieving the higher goal. That vinigra. So too, the Atma means Indriyas. Indriyas also always tempted. The tongue wants the taste, the ear wants the sound, the eye wants to see the beautiful forms. अरे भगवान, how long you waste your time and energy in that? तो जितना जरूरी है उतना करना, सेंसेस को कंट्रोल करना is senses आत्मा का विनिग्रह. So देह आत्मा विनिग्रह, इंद्रिय आत्मा विनिग्रह. Third is mano atma vinigraha. How many sankalpas, vikalpas, emotions, doubts, despairs, thousands of them come in the mind. The mind in my control, the thoughts of mind in my control. That's called the mind rupi atma vinigraha. So to the buddhi atma ka vinigraha hai, buddhi is employed in thinking about how to serve the world through my profession. Buddhi is employed in thinking and knowing how to study shastra, understand and make the Lord as the goal and reach. This is called as buddhi rupi atma vinigraha. This is called as the ninth of the values. So these are the nine practices. Continuous. No, no. When you come to spirituality, na, whether it's upasana or all these controls or study of shastra or meditation, throughout life they have to be done. Rather, till we reach the Bhagwan's Anubhuti, we have to always do that. ओके इतना काफी है आज. दो वैल्यूज पढ़ा दिया. कल हम नेक्स्ट श्लोक में इंद्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम होगा, ओम पढ़ेंगे. ॐ अमानित्वमदम्बित्वम् अहिंसा क्षान्तिरार्जवम् आचार्योपासनं शौचं स्थैर्यमात्मविनिग्रहः. As Bhagavan Krishna taught, we just studied here the nine values. Now, how much sincere we are, how much genuine we are, how much well planned we are, how much hardworking we are, how much ready we are to sacrifice the lower for the higher, how much we are ready to work hard. On that depends how much we practice these values and make use of them and grow. Left to ourselves, we are without values, live like animal in which all energies are drained. Neither we can conceive a great goal nor work for it, nor have a satisfaction of achieving substantial goals in life. You, as our students of this Bhagavad Gita, can never afford to live wastely like that, in a waste way. Your life should be creative, constructive, productive, useful for you and the world at large. And what helps us in sticking to all these values. With the values said in the second chapter, Siddhaparga Lakshanas, 12 chapters, Bhakta Lakshanas, now the 13th chapter, Jnana Sadhana Lakshana, 16th chapter again, we'll see the Daivi Lakshanas, it will be told, man's life is only in Dignity of human life is only in using the intellect to understand the importance of values and living life according to values. अदरवाइज कोई पशु का, पक्षी का, राक्षसों का, हमारा कोई फर्क नहीं है जीवन. A life dedicated to practice of values alone valuable life, worthy life. And those value practice when it leads to inner purity, through that inner purity, when you become spiritual, you are in the absolutely perfect and right track. On the other hand, no values practiced licentiously for the sake of artha, kama, bhoga, every nonsense we are doing, we are worst criminals and rakshasas. Choice आपका है, ठीक है? So now Geetha is done. Now we will do our stotram. Rama Smarana. Okay. Narayana. Now today the fifth one. First we saw Bhagwan ka Mukharavindam. Second one Nayanaravinam. Kararavindam. Second. Third one is Padaravindam. Yesterday we took the name of the Lord with our mouth. Today the entire form of the Lord we meditate on. So the shloka goes like this: Pratah Shraye. Early morning I take the Ashraya, refuge of what? Raghunatha Murthim. The entire divine form of Lord Rama, from the top of the head to the toe. And what is this? Shrutinutam. In the Shastras also, the most divine form of the Lord Rama, he is so beautifully explained or discussed or praise is done. श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजम् अप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुबाहुमरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचरविनाशकरं नमामि. वैदेही सहितं सुरद्रुतमले तुमतले हैमे महामण्डपे मध्ये पुष्पकमासने मणिमये वीरासने सुस्थितम् अग्रे वाचयति प्रभञ्जनुते तत्त्वमुनिभ्यः परं व्याख्यान्तं भरतादि परिवृतं रामं भजे श्यामलं वामे भूमिसुता पुरस्तु हनुमान् पश्चात् सुमित्रा सुतः शत्रुघ्नो भरतश्च पार्श्वदलयोः वायुवादिकोणेषु च सुग्रीवस्य विष्णुविराट् तारासुतो जाम्बवान् मध्ये नीलसरोज कोमलरुचिं रामं भजे श्यामलं नमोस्तु रामाय च लक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्य जनकात्मजाय नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रमान्येभ्यः नमोस्तु चंद्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः. श्री राम राम रामेति रमे राम मनोरमे सहस्रनामतुल्यं राम नाम रान्यसे. हजारों श्लोkas are there in which Sri Rama's divine forms stuti is there. So Shruti Nutam Raghunatha Murtim Pratah Shraye. So Bhagwan Sundara Divya Murti in the form of idol or a picture or in our own mind made, I just remember and worship the whole today early morning of the Lord Rama. Then Neelambuja Utpala Sita Itara Ratna Neelam. Bhagwan is what? Neelambuja Varna, the blue lotus. So to Utpala, the lily flower. Then Sita Itara Ratna Neelam. The Sita, the white Itara, the non-white of the bluish color. The one Lord Rama who is in color, the Shyamala Varna, and having beautiful ornaments made of the diamonds of the white as well as emerald or the blue Neelam. जो भी कहते हैं उसको. So Neelambuja Utpala Sita Itara Ratna Neelam. Then Amukta Mauktika Vishesha Vibhushanadhyam. Not only the above said diamonds, but other precious jewelry of Amukta Mauktika Vishesha. Mauktika means मोतिया. सो मोतियों से जुड़े हुए अलग अलग सुंदर आभूषण, रत्नों से, वज्र से, वैडूर्य से सजे हुए अलग अलग आभूषण को पहने हुए भगवान रामास दिव्य मूर्ति. आई एम डूइंग मेडिटेशन. So to Dhyayam Samasta Munibhir Jana Mukti Hetum. Dhyayam Samasta Munibhi, that Lord Rama, beautiful form, who is meditated upon by all the Munis, not only of the time of Lord Rama's Kala, even now. Finally, ki Jana Mukti Hetum, the Lord whose form Darshana continues when we do, by the grace of God, the Janas, the Bhaktas of the Lord, they get the moksha by His grace. तो जनों को मुक्ति देने वाले, मुनियों के द्वारा हमेशा ध्यान किए जाने वाले, मुक्ता मौक्तिकों के विभूषण को पहनने वाले, नीलांबुज उत्पल सित रत्न नील वर्ण में और ऐसे आभूषण धारण करने वाले, वो श्रुतियों के द्वारा प्रेस करने वाले भगवान रामास मूर्ति का मैं सुबह सुबह ध्यान करता हूँ. दैट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस श्लोक. ठीक है. द होल थिंग लेट अस चैंट टुडे. ओम. टुमारो विल बी द फलश्रुति. कल भी एक बार होगा. प्रातः स्मरामि रघुनाथ मुखारविंदम मंदस्मितं मधुरभाषि विशालफालं कर्णावलम्बिचलकुण्डलशोभिगण्डं कर्णान्तदीर्घनयनं नयनाभिरामं भ्रातर्भजामि रघुनाथकरारविन्दं रक्षो गणाय भयदं वरदं निजेभ्यः यद्राजसंसदि विभज्य महेशचापं सीताकरग्रहणमङ्गलमापसद्यः प्रातर्नमामि रघुनाथपदारविन्दम् वज्राङ्कुशादिशुभरेखि सुखावहं मे योगीन्द्रमानसमधु व्रतसेव्यमानं शापापहं सपदि गौतमधर्मपत्न्याः प्रातर्वदामि वचसा रघुनाथनाम वाग्दोषहारि सकलं शमलं निहन्ति यत्पार्वती स्वपतिना सह भोक्तुकामा क्रीडा प्रीत्या सहस्र हरिनाम समं जजाप प्रातश्रये श्रुतिसुतां रघुनाथमूर्तिं नीलाम्बुजोत्पलसितेतररत्ननीलाम् आमुक्तमौक्तिकविशेष विभूषणाढ्यां ध्येयां समस्तमुनिभिर्जनमुक्तिहेतुं यः श्लोकपञ्चकमिदं प्रयत पठेत् हि नित्यं प्रभातसमये पुरुषः प्रबुद्धः श्रीरामकिङ्करजनेषु स एव मुख्यः भूत्वा प्रयाति हरिलोकम् अनन्यसौख्यम् भूत्वा प्रयाति हरिलोकम् अनन्यलभ्यम् इति श्रीरामस्य प्रातः स्मरणम्. What a beautiful stotra it is. So stotra part we did. Geetha study we have done of the two values, Stairyam and Atma Vinigraha. We did our Rudra Prashna, Drape and the Saspade, 10th Anuvakam. Then we have done our earlier chanting also. So thank you very much. Om Durjana Sajjano Muyat, Sajjana Shanti Mamniyat, Shanto Muchita Vandevya, Muktaschanya Novochet, Asatoma Sadgamya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamya, Mrityormamritangamya, Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachite, Purnasya Purnamadaya, Purnameva Shishite Om, Shanti 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 Hari Om, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, Paramarshubhyo Namaha, Parabrahmane Namaha, Shrimatri Namaha, Tatsat, Brahmaharpanamastu. All Sri गीता माता की जय, वेद व्यास भगवान की जय, कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गुरु परंपरा की जय, सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृति की जय, भारत माता की जय, आध्यात्मिक जीवन की जय, समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय, विशेषतः समस्त यो मंडल की जय. यस, थैंक यू बेटा, कल मिलेंगे फिर से. ऑल द बेस्ट.